I got a phone call that evening to say, we need to see you, and can you bring your husband?
That's when our world shattered.
Our case was quite unusual. She has what they called aplastic presentation of leukaemia, which means her blood's got better, which doesn't normally happen. And in Crumlin, that's only happened once in the last 15 years. I didn't even know what leukemia was. You know, you hear these things, you hear cancer, you hear...
And that happens to other people, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't happen to us. It's affected everybody. It's affected our whole family, our children, our parents, Elsie's grandparents, our friends, our family. I found the hair loss the hardest. I found that because it was so physical. It was something that you actually could see happening before your eyes. When Elsie got sick initially, she was so ill that she got a fear of the hospital. She got a fear of nurses. So if she seen anybody coming near her with blue, she went berserk. She wouldn't even let them come near her for a needle, for anything, for bloods.
She liked to go around on the farm and check the sheep and different things like that with me, and all of a sudden, like, everything closed in on her, and it was just the little room we were in.
When Elsie got sick, she didn't respond to treatment. Most children will respond to chemo within 4 weeks. Elsie didn't respond, so very quickly she went into the high-risk category. I had prepared myself for the worst. The social worker and the play therapist in the hospital suggested we look into Barretstown. Barretstown was something I'd heard of, but I had no idea what Barretstown was. The weekend we were due to come down to Barretstown, we were actually thinking, you know, shouldn't we come down, because Elsie was a little bit poorly and we were under a lot of stress. Elsie's still in the middle of treatment. We're bang right in the middle of treatment, and to come down to Barretstown with the knowledge that there's a med shed, there's a nurse on site, there's somebody there, if anything goes wrong we can be brought straight up to the hospital. All of that made things so much easier. For me, it was a comfort blanket. It was like somebody put a little blanket around us and told us, you know, it's okay. You know, here you're safe. Here you can breathe. Our weekend in Barretstown was about our family.
Yeah.
It was about us.
It was just such a relief. It was kind of, you could forget,
Yeah.
you know, the reality we were in for a few days. It helped us to recharge.
And it gave us something that we haven't had in a long, long time. A bit of peace. The people that work in Barretstown are amazing. Suddenly you walk into this beautiful environment where you're met at the car by 3 or 4 people, and they're taking your bags off you. They want to do things for you. They want you to sit down, and they're making you your coffee. We have some lovely pictures and some lovely memories of our playing with the cars here. You come to Barretstown, it's like you leave your troubles at the door. You leave your real worries behind, and you can have a fantasy weekend. When we went home from Barretstown, our children were different.
Yeah.
Kids,
Yeah.
you know, they had fun again.
They
You
had
know.
that confidence even again.
Yeah.
didn't they? As the time progressed, she started to come out little by little there and interact more with people. The dancing, the music, it kind of brought her out of herself. We definitely got a glimpse of our little girl back.
The biggest impact Barretstown had for us is it enabled us to know that there was something else outside of cancer. There was something else outside of treatment. The Barretstown probably gave us a weekend that we will never forget.